Hello and welcome to the Webflow live stream. My name is Josh Lowe, your host, and today is a special recording actually. So what you're watching has already happened in the past, but I promise you it is going to be a really good one. I have the co-founder of Relume, Adam Mura, in the house. We are going to be doing a not speed build, speed rebuild. So what we're going to do is find a random pizza store in New York City, and we're going to find its website and do a redesign. So it'll be really fun. I'm also joined with Leash Laupama, based in New Zealand. So we have Australia and New Zealand in the house. It's going to be great. So if you have any questions, we are still active in the live chat. So feel free to ask questions. We're going to have a good time. So without further ado, let's bring on Adam and Leash. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Very good.
How are we?
Good. All right. Leash, why don't you just share a little bit of who you are and what you do, and we'll pass it over to Adam, and then we can get this party started.
Yeah, sweet. I'm Leash. I'm a Webflow global leader in New Zealand, so probably super far away from most of you watching this right now. During the day, I work in a full-time marketing role, and at night, you'll probably see me lurking in the community and mainly helping beginners in their Webflow journey and getting them to keep building.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm absolutely Relume fangirl as well, so I'm so excited for today.
All
Awesome.
right, thank you, Leash. Over to you, Adam. How you been? It's been a while.
It's been a while. It has, Josh, but it's good to see you, mate, and loving the shirt.
Yes, gotta
Adam.
represent.
My name's Adam, co-founder of Relume, and Relume is a component library and AI site builder that integrates with Webflow. So we're going to be using that today, which is exciting. I think Josh will give you more details on what we're about to do, but yeah, co-founded it 3 years ago, and yeah, just love Webflow, love building. So this is going to be really fun.
Fantastic. Okay, so we've heard in the comments over and over again, we want to see a build. We want to see a build. So we've delivered, and so we're going to do a rebuild. So let's just jump right into it. Any other questions before we start? Leash, Adam? No? You ready to go? How
I'm
fast?
ready.
Let's do it.
My question is, how fast do you think you'll get this done? Where's your confidence level at?
Oh, like 15, 20 minutes.
15 minutes. All right, everyone. You heard it. With the power of AI.
No. Maybe not 15. That's a bit quick, but maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Let's get started. You know what? Let's put some music on, and hope you enjoy the good times. So, okay, we're in New York. We're gonna search pizza. Let's take a look here. So, let's see. Okay, this is a website.
So I'm looking for the most Italian-looking thing we could possibly find. That looks pretty good.
Where is that one here?
Where is it?
The bus is in the way. Okay, well,
It's got photos though. I'm pretty sure if you keep scrolling, maybe the photos will come up.
Okay.
Oh,
this is the website.
That looks pretty good.
I love the giant icons. That's beautiful.
That is a bad website.
So it's a one-pager, real nice and simple.
Yeah, surely 15 minutes.
Shows the photo. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Okay.
I feel like with this one, I want something that's more in the city, like in the thick of it. This feels a bit far out.
Here. Okay, this seems like let's see if we can go in here. Okay, New York Pizza. Ooh. This is it. Here's the front. It's a small little store. Let's take a look at some photos. Ooh, look at that. Who's hungry? NY Pizza Suprema.
I like that font.
Let's check out. Oh, they don't even have a website. Oh no, wait, hang on here. Okay, hello 90s.
Okay.
This is great.
Oh man, I'm hoping to use our import sitemap feature. I don't know if that will even work with this website.
Well, there's no sitemap. It's just one page. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
give it a bit of a scroll, maybe.
Yeah.
There's Bleecker up the top.
Where's that one? Oh yeah. This one right here.
I remember. Okay. I've looked through some of these.
Okay.
I like this one a lot.
The cameraman.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Yeah, love that.
How good.
This is a nice small little store. Let's take a look at more of the photos.
Oh,
I think
Ooh,
this
that
is
looks
good. Okay.
show me the front.
Okay, there's a
Yeah.
frontage.
I remember seeing this one. I like this one. Let's go to the street view, maybe.
Well, let's check out the site. Okay, so this has some structure to it. It's got some animation.
Ooh.
Nice.
Woohoo, little animation.
Got some colors. All right.
Stunning.
What do you think? Should we do Bleecker?
Go back to the first one. It's between this one and I reckon that first one. I think it was called
New
Park,
Park.
something.
New
New
Park.
Park.
Pizza.
Does this have multiple pages? Because I want to do something
does
that has like
not.
multiple.
This
Okay.
does not. So
What?
Bleecker has a few pages. It's got an online order online catering menu. We got reviews and contacts.
Okay.
So I think this is pretty
Wow.
good.
Okay. Well, what's the URL?
So I'm gonna
Bleecker.
copy it and send it over to you. Bleecker Street.
think I got
Bleecker Street Pizza. Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna head over to your screen, Adam.
Well, these guys are claiming best pizza in New York.
3
That
years
is a big
running.
statement. 3 years. Who gives out these pizza awards? I swear every pizza shop claims this.
All right. So
Yeah,
what do you
okay.
think?
Interesting. Our goal, we aim to provide delicious. I'm just giving it a bit of a scan. Food
Okay.
selection. Yeah, that pepperoni pizza looks pretty good.
Looks
I
good.
am hungry.
I want to find a way to incorporate this random bottle.
Yes, you have to.
like that has to be part of the web. We've got to find a way to fit that back in. I love
Okay.
how that's just taking up so much of the real estate there. Okay, cool.
Okay, so what's
Yeah,
your plan, Adam?
I reckon we can work with this. First, every logo needs a website. So I think, firstly, we've got some assets here, but I'm going to basically create a logo for this.
Okay, so we're jumping into Figma.
Yeah, I'm in Figma just to prep the assets, but I'm going to spend like 95% of the time in Webflow.
Okay.
But yeah, I've got like what I've got so far. I'll show you what I've got so far. It's basically a set of assets that can work with any pizza shop. So it's all in here, and it's also in Webflow as well. So I have all my assets sort of prepped, ready to go. So that's
Okay.
going to speed things up. I might create some like unique things just for Bleecker, depending. Like for example, the logo. I'll just do
Okay.
like a quick logo, but I reckon I already have an idea of what I want to do here. So I'm going to quickly create that. So I'm just going to... I've got my...
Okay,
Oh,
great.
another thing is I've got a style guide in Webflow. Sorry to jump around, but this is going to save a whole lot of time. So I've just prepped some of this. This is why I think I can do this in 15 minutes. If I had to put it, like update the style guide, that would probably take 15 minutes in itself.
Right.
But I've gone with Helvetica font, and there's I'm using Helvetica condensed. The
Mhm.
reason why I've done that is because Helvetica is, I guess, when I think of New York typeface, I think of Helvetica because the train line is in Helvetica. And so I've gone with something that feels New York and feels like a pizza shop. So I've made it thick. Again, like you can even see with Bleecker, one thing I like about this is it feels very New York pizza joint. So I've got the fonts ready to go, and it's like pretty similar as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this logo a bit more approachable for a website. So I'll probably
Okay.
just like probably just do this actually.
And while you're doing that, I just want to speak to the power of style guides, using that in Webflow. It just saves so much time. That's the whole appeal to like creating design systems. And now with variables, you can assign all the colors and and now you're also using client first as the framework. So just having these systems in place just makes everything so much faster, as we will see as Adam starts building it out in Webflow, transferring it over from Figma.
I tell you what I love about this logo. Like I want to find a way of using this, but
okay.
I love how it in the logo it has the telephone number. That's so good. Okay, cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. Like I can roll with that for a logo. I might make it a little fatter. Cool. Sweet. Now I'm going to just convert it to outline so that can scale. Probably going to make this a bit bigger as well.
Okay.
Cool. Happy with that. I'm just going to export that now as an SVG.
Good.
Leash, are you pretty good with design in Figma, or are you just you playing more in Webflow?
Look, I dabble in a bit of everything, but no, it's good. It's good to see Adam working around and seeing what he's doing, so I can take some notes.
Yeah.
So there are parts of this website, like I've obviously prepped some assets. There are parts that I actually want to try and figure out how we can take from this website. So the bottle I'm just going to throw in. I want to find a way to use this bottle because that could be fun. And also I'm going to lean into like their color palette more rather than just going for like red and green. So I might introduce like an orange because, you know, they use the orange here. So I'm just going to grab that. This is such a hacky way of getting an orange, but okay. So I'm going to use this orange too. Ooh. To match the sort of vibrance, I might just jack it up a little bit. Yeah, cool.
Okay. So you get the color
I've got my
palette in
hex
there.
code. Yeah, I've got my hex code.
Okay.
All right, so I reckon for now, maybe I might just introduce a tile. Okay, so I'll show you how I use this, but it's going to be similar to like this typical pattern. I guarantee you, if you were to look at inside that restaurant, they would have that pattern somewhere. So I'm going to use that. I'm just going to create like an orange version.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Nice.
I love these shortcuts.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, Adam, you're spending quite a bit of time in Figma. I wonder, though, when are you going to start the build in Webflow? Like, do you have enough time? I'm a little concerned.
I'm not even worried about that. Let me just add some patterns here. All right. And then instead of using green.
Okay, so updating the colors here, has pre-existing assets. Just getting the whole brand feel up to speed. But I do like how he's prepped arrows here. He's got these really interesting patterns. I think that's the cool thing. Like, you find these little elements that add on to the overall theme. Like, these like the grids, the square grids, and that's all it takes to make it nuanced. Adding the sprinkles of delights to the website.
So I actually prepped these assets because I swear every pizza shop claims to have the best pizza.
Yeah.
And so like they fully fit the stereotype. For this, I was thinking, Josh, can we go back and get a screenshot? Can you get me a screenshot of the front of? Get me a street view screenshot of the front of the website. Front of the not the website, the front of the shop.
Pizza shop.
Got it.
Yeah, the pizza. Yeah. And then I'm going to crop this.
What are you thinking for the bottle? Or are you gonna make some magic and Webflow with it?
I feel like that's gonna be the last thing. It's so random that like I can't form a. Yeah, it'll be like the sprinkle on top. I really like this shop illustration too, so I'm gonna see how I can use that. Which honestly, I reckon I could use it here because this could make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Nice.
And then the address. Oh, I love it. 7th Avenue.
This is a really poor version of this of the screenshot, but you just gotta take what you can get.
I'm just gonna guess this pizza shop was 2004, maybe. And then it looks a bit 80s. All right, throw it in.
Oh, I cannot edit. Should I ask to edit?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Once you've done that, I'll export that out, and we should have most of the assets we need.
Okay.
Perfect.
Boom.
And then let's start the build. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
So where did you get the
That's-
rest of these assets from?
I just prepped them. Actually, shout out to Jono in my team. He put these together. So, yeah, we were just trying to find the most like generic set of assets that we could apply to any pizza shop. But yeah, Jono's killed it. And then these assets, actually, we didn't design these. This is just random from a pack. But I thought to make it feel a little bit more like, I don't know, casual and less sleek, we could throw in some like illustrations somehow. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Ooh.
Cool. All right. I'm going to start the build process.
Okay.
So
So 8 minutes in, roughly 8 minutes in, we are ready to build. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. So as mentioned, we have a style guide, but
Yeah.
actually I'm going to build the base of this in Relume.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the Bleecker Street Pizza, and we have a new feature on Relume.
Okay.
Shout out to this feature, where you can import a sitemap. And what that's going to do is it's going to add all the pages from the existing website. It's also going to add the meta description and into the page prompts. So it's going to probably give some.
Wow.
It depends how well your website's set up. We'll see. I don't know what this is going to do. I don't even know how big this website is exactly.
Okay, so it's scanned.
Okay. Okay, so it's basically pulled in the homepage. There's a catering menu page. There's a reviews page and a contact us page, which maps to their website. So that's sweet. And then for a pizza shop, let's see if there's anything about. Oh, cool. So if I click into a page, we pull into the page prompt automatically.
Wow.
That's amazing.
The
Whoa.
meta description.
Okay.
So actually from here, I can just generate the website.
Okay, so here's the magic of the AI Site Builder. And it's just taking, and basically this is the prompt that AI takes, right? And then it just does its magic and fills it up.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
good.
it's basically created a sitemap of sorts. And what you can do here is I can choose to like regenerate an individual page if I'm not really happy with it. But I'm gonna actually take a look. Look, I'm gonna say 15 minutes, not for 4 pages, but just for the home page.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna focus on the rest of the pages. But from here, let's just see what it's added. So hero header section, a feature section. Okay, it's talking about ingredients. I'm guessing Nonna Marie pie is in the. We are the home of the Nonna Marie pie, our bestseller and specialty pizza. Okay, so calling out the main pizza there. The benefits of choosing such as fresh ingredients. Yeah, that one's okay. Testimonial, customer reviews. See, I reckon that one's got to be at the top. And what else could add? And I reckon you probably want like a location as well. So I'm just gonna add in like a location. Oh.
Interesting.
I'll just add in a blank section. Call it
Now,
location.
I'm curious. What do you think about this structure, Leash?
Yeah, is there anything you would add? Maybe a gallery?
Yeah, I think a gallery, pizza gallery, like they had.
Okay.
To be honest, it's a bit hard to know what to add until we see the wireframes. So I'm gonna actually just jump over to the wireframes next. But let me just add.
Now you're doing a bit of the description of this section, this location section here. Now, can you use AI to fill in the description as well, or no?
No. Well, AI fills in the
Fills that
description
in, and then after
for
when
you.
add in,
When you
do
add
it
in,
yourself.
it's more manual. But I'm adding this description because now AI is going to read that description and find me the most appropriate component, which
Okay.
you'll see. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that at the bottom. Order now, footer. I reckon that's pretty solid. Let's go and create the wireframe.
Okay, here we go. So now this is pulling from Relume's large component library, and then contextualizing the copy into the descriptions in each section. That's insane.
Yeah.
How good is that?
So we have basically a wireframe that I can copy in, but I'm actually going to edit this because I think this nav bar's too much for this website. So yeah, I'm probably just going to go with something more simple. It doesn't need like a mega menu. For this, I actually think this could work. We have like good photography. I'm going to just see what other options we have available. So I think this could work too. I might go for this one just because I always go for this one in demos, but I just really like it. I think it's unique. I could put like the big fat pizza, or even the store maybe.
Yeah.
Image that we have. Cool. So that's sweet. But you notice when I switch the component, all the text maps over, which is so you can like sort of just quickly find the best components. So here actually is interesting because what's happened is it hasn't generated copy.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. I mean, AI fails
look how
sometimes.
quick that was.
Yeah. So I think this is good. Let me see if maybe we could just do that. Discover the, cool.
And this is your standard image right, text left layout here.
Yeah. Okay, just looking at this, probably can run with this. I think this works. Why choose Bleecker Street Pizza? Yeah, they're giving us the hard sell here. I don't know about this section. Maybe a gallery.
That seems pretty good. Freshness, authenticity. Okay. All right.
Cool. I think we can put the that image that we created, Josh. Or we could put a map there. But let me see. I think this works better. Okay, call to action. That works. Maybe that. Maybe that. Okay, cool. Or one thing I think that could be good as well is maybe the opening hours. We want to put that.
Okay. Now I'm not keeping exact time, but I think we are over 10 minutes, FYI. Just
It's all right.
adding that pressure
honestly,
on you into you.
Yeah, that's gonna work. I'm not gonna attempt to do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna reuse this asset, but I'm gonna use it for like opening hours here.
And if you guys
Does it have opening hours on here?
Yes.
Okay, 10 a.m. to 4 a.m.
4 a.m. late night pizza. This is a good place to go to. Okay, so you just copied and paste.
Nice.
All right, so let's do that. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Now that we have this card aesthetic, I might actually make these cards.
It's interesting. You place the testimonial in the middle of the page. Why is that? As opposed to say the end.
I don't know. Build some social proof.
Yeah, that's a good way to. That's a good place to insert the social proof.
Yeah, build social proof early, like so you have context. Like, to be honest, I'm gonna delete this. I reckon this is too much.
Yeah.
Like, why choose us? No,
Yeah.
like that's not. Just look
a
at
bit
the
too
photos
salesy.
of the pizza.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Which actually I think a gallery is missing here.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys liking the tunes? If you guys like it, give us a like. Something
Yeah, let's
something
do
new,
this.
something fresh. Okay, this is a nice slider
Very good.
image gallery. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's see what it comes up with copy.
Gallery of pizza. Just giving us some context. Pizza gallery. Okay.
Explore our mouth-watering selection of
Okay.
Mouth-watering.
Hey, I am hungry. Oh, nice.
I like that.
All right.
Cool. All right, now this is where the magic happens. This is where the I'm gonna flip this too. I think it could look better like that. This is where the speed gains come from, Josh. This is why I wasn't worried.
Okay. All right.
So there's two ways I can copy this into Webflow. The first is just copy and paste, but you should have the Relume Chrome extension, and you need to make sure that class sync is on,
Okay.
and it will paste in.
Now you could also do this with the app as well, right? If you already have a
Yeah, that's
project.
the preferred way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now this is just copy and pasting all those components, the whole wireframe into that.
Yeah. I don't know why it's
Okay.
taking forever.
Okay.
Well, so it's
How
taken some time.
good.
Wow, and the colors came in. The text is
Perfectly.
applied, right?
Yeah.
Because if you
So
if you go
That's
back
one
to-
way. I'll show you the other way. But yeah,
Okay.
everything basically from the style guide is
Mhm.
applied in here.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah. So that's
so
one
good.
way.
Okay.
But I'm gonna revert that. The
What's
preferred
the-
way is to download the Relume Site Builder import. So
You gotta launch the app and you gotta connect it. Oh, okay. So,
So,
there it is.
I've got my project here. I'm already logged in. It has my Bleecker Street Pizza project.
Yep.
I'm just gonna click into that because that's my project.
Mm.
I'm gonna go to the primary sitemap. That was just the first sitemap that we created. That's the one. And then we have all the pages. So then
Okay.
what I can do is I can actually go back to the sitemap and I can just add all the pages. It's just gonna add it to my Webflow site. It's gonna
Okay.
create pages and do that. Could not get page.
Perfect.
Let's see what happens. I think that was a bit of a bug, right?
Maybe. This is unscripted. It's the real deal. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Well, I'll redo that. Classic, whenever you're doing a demo, it doesn't work. Here we are.
Okay.
Okay.
Replace existing page.
I've s-
Okay. I've never seen this
Nice.
done with with multiple pages. So this is really good.
Yeah,
because-
so
Mhm.
what it does is it basically creates all the pages in Webflow for you. It also uses all the existing components you have in the project. So if you have, say, a nav bar, it will reuse that nav bar. So it syncs with all the existing styles and it syncs with all your existing components. Does that
in
make
Webflow.
sense? In Webflow. Yeah.
Wow.
So if it's all connected. So like now if I update my nav bar, it's
Mm.
going to be updated across all my global components. So yeah, it works with components.
Wow.
So this is where I'll probably add in that logo of,
Okay.
and then it'll just be applied. Cool. But at this point we have this secondary button's looking a little bit off. I think we need to update the color there of the text. Cool. But yeah, that's ready to go. So now this is where we do the fun stuff. This is where we add in the content. So I'm just going to go ahead and start making edits. And I can talk through what I'm doing here, but I
No,
think
go ahead.
we should do.
You do your thing. Me and Leash will
I'm
commentate.
in awe.
Yeah. What are your any questions, Leash? What are your thoughts here?
My thoughts are, I can't believe how fast that all was. I think I'm in awe. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was
quickly
pretty
that was-
impressive.
Yeah.
And so now you can see all the weight classes for typography and like all that. When you have the style guide, it's all organized. You can just design at the speed of thought almost. It is great.
is
It
the
is
power
great
of
when you're
AI.
organized. That's true. And so now you're bringing in those recent assets that you just created in Figma.
Perfect.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Bleecker Street.
Nice, that's looking good.
Make the logo bigger. I think that's big enough. That's big enough, right? Oh, I like that. That's pretty unique. It's got the full height of the nav bar.
I'm actually going to probably drop this. I have sort of an idea of it in my head. Let's see what this looks like though.
Okay.
Ooh. Woohoo.
And
All right, this vision's only going to come to life if I update the image.
now for all those client first users, Adam, I have to ask you, are you more of a block spacing person or is it a margin?
I'm
Or the
a
two
wrap.
options?
I'm a wrap.
A wrapper.
I'm a margin wrapper. But that's another thing you can change. If I wanted to convert this all to wrappers, like to blocks, I could do that as well using our Chrome extension. So you can choose in Relume. You can choose your preferences. So you have preferences. You can choose spacing wrappers or spacing blocks.
I see. That's nice to
So
know.
I'm a wrapper boy. So I just
Nice.
prefer.
Adam likes the wrap. It's good.
How good are these tunes?
Pretty good, huh? It's a good time. All right, so you are now editing the nav bar. You do it once and it applies everywhere. Again, utilizing the power of design systems, components. You do it once and it is everywhere. It's great.
That's a little hard to see.
It is,
I feel like
a little bit.
So I'm gonna put a gradient.
Okay.
Nice.
That's not doing anything though.
All right, I really like that
'cause it's
image.
hidden.
Okay, we have to bring up. Are you a pepperoni person or Hawaiian? Do you like the pineapple?
I knew this was coming.
Come on, bro. Are you serious?
I'm a pepperoni guy.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I drew my line.
I have a feeling Leash is a Hawaiian.
Yeah.
I know, I was keeping quiet. I didn't want to out myself, but I love a Hawaiian pizza. Pineapple?
And the people go boo.
I know.
What is it? You just like the sweetness mixed with the salty? Yeah.
Yeah, sweet
Okay.
and salty. So good.
I'm not against Hawaiian. I like both, but I do prefer, if I had to choose, I do prefer pepperoni. It's
Pepperoni.
just, yeah,
Yeah.
it's classic. It's good. Now I'm curious to, I can't wait to read all the chat and the comments here. People are going to be in an outrage.
Where are my
Cause
pineapple
of
people
division.
at?
Yeah, that's right. We got the pineapple emojis or pizza emojis. So good. All right, so now you're just tweaking the text, and then you're just adding in the assets, adding in the images.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that easy. Let's see. I reckon this will be the winner there.
Yeah, nice.
But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
good.
I want to add in that. Remember that pattern I created? I want to add in that somewhere. So, I need to add that orange. That's another thing I wanted to do.
Okay, here we go.
all
I
right.
love this variables section here. So you're just getting the hex code, defining it, and then now you are referencing. Okay.
I think I'm going to swap out this for this as well. So I got background tertiary.
Yeah.
Look, we don't have time to go through what this means,
Yeah.
but go check out client first docs on variables where you can learn more about how that all works. But basically I could just go background tertiary.
Nice.
And I think also I'm probably going to flip this as well, just to make it a little bit punchier. I'll go background. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. I want just this part.
So you are selecting the section divs essentially, and then
okay, I'm gonna have to do background. No, background secondary, I'm guessing.
yeah, so what Adam's doing, he's just adding like combo classes, so then he can do more fine-tuning styling for the colors. And if you're not familiar, again, he's using a framework called Client First. It's created by FinSuite, and so you can learn more about that. There's a bit of a learning curve because it's just kind of like learning a different language, but you know, once you know it, you're able to design and scale and build with such speed. And you can see he's
and whilst keeping organized. To be honest, if I was just trying to like speed build, I wouldn't worry about this stuff. But it's all connected, so I have to work with it.
Mm-hmm. And so that's go ahead if you want to say something.
Sorry, man.
You go ahead. You go and build. I will. I'll share more. I do think it is interesting when you are using design systems. You have to think systematically, right? So when you change one thing, it does get referenced and applied in different instances. So.
Ooh, I kind of like that. The big text.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Looks good.
You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I've got an idea. There's something about this. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger. There's something about this line break that I don't love.
Fine tuning here.
So I'm sort of wasting time here. What I love and I want to incorporate is this telephone call me.
Okay.
I reckon I've got an idea. Okay, so text.
Interesting. What are you
I don't know where that
thinking?
text gone. Absolute. I reckon absolute to the top. Oh no, that's not.
I'm curious, when are you gonna add in the Dasani?
Yeah, I know.
I think
excited
when you click on one of the buttons, it should pop up. I think that'd be great.
Oh, what am I doing? This is hard to pull off. 1 second.
Yes. All good. There's a lot of pressure.
You know what? I'm just going to drag this out for now. I'm just going to reuse this. Okay, so the telephone number is 212-924. 212. For what is it? 442 or something like that? Whatever it is. Okay,
It is
so
924-4466.
okay.
This might be promotion to Bleecker. They might get some phone
Yeah.
calls. Placing an absolute. Okay.
Yeah, this is good. Okay, so then
Dropping it down with the padding.
I want to make it
Okay.
as intense as the logo.
This is the new trend. Big type.
It's big type. And then I'm just gonna flex.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
nice.
that worked out
Yeah.
pretty well.
That was really good.
Cool. So I like that. I think once I add in some kind of pattern here, which I'm gonna do between sections,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably not best practice, but for speed, it's going to create like a section pattern class. In this class, I'm going to make it 44 pixels to rems. Oh, actually, what am I doing? I'm not doing padding. 44 pixels to padding.
And what Adam's doing is you can actually calculate conversions in the text field, which is great. You can convert.
I know how big these patterns are too, so I've just
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, cool. All right,
Nice.
this is look good.
That's a nice hack.
I'm probably gonna reuse this. My shortcuts aren't working properly at the moment. For this one, I'm gonna do is orange, and I'm just gonna swap out. I don't have orange. Let me get orange.
Okay, adding that in. Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Open hours, probably don't need this.
So just keep it simple with the text.
Yeah, probably keep it simple. In fact, I might actually put this whole component in this one thing up above here. So
where are we at?
there.
How much time have we have gone? I think.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, what's the time at?
I'm gonna probably
think
need
it's
10
been
minutes
half
to
an hour.
finesse this.
All good. Just
I need to
throw it all
I need
in
to quit
there.
out of something. That's it. So I'm using some spacing classes here.
Mm.
I reckon extra large would be good. Or maybe huge.
And again, this is all about finessing. You gotta just try out different spacings and see how it actually looks like. If it's too big, if it's too large.
Yeah, bit of trial and error.
So you basically with the AI Site Builder, you brought it to 80%, and then now you're just fine tuning it like the last 20%.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. And this is really where the design eye comes into play. It takes a lot of experience just to know and tweak it and to see what works. But I do like the colors.
Well, you'll
love the
also
colours.
notice. Yeah, I've tried to use that orange that they have.
Yeah.
What you also notice is that all the classes are named for you too. It's like another
That's true.
nice little thing to have. Cool. All right. So satisfied customers. I reckon this is good. I'll probably just add some radius to that.
Mm-hmm.
Make this thick. Whoa, not that thick.
No.
Yeah. See, these will probably be that orange color again.
Yeah.
Work pretty well.
So you change it once, and is this gonna apply everywhere?
Yeah. It's gonna.
Good.
It should.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It's not. 1 sec.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
One thing I will do is I want all body text to be Helvetica.
Okay.
Cool. And not going to need an image. So
who do we
going to
have
remove
here?
those.
We got Mr. John Doe, David Johnson, Michael Wilson, Sarah Thompson, Emily Brown, Jane Smith, all produced by AI. We have a.
They're heaps
food
of
blogger.
Australian names.
Yeah.
Davo.
No Sheila's.
Yeah.
No Sheila's in what's the guy version?
Sheila's bloke.
Bloke, yeah.
Okay, so I gotta. This part is a bit time consuming.
Okay, so you're changing the text color there. Okay.
Let's actually see if I can control the text color at this level. This might be a quick win.
There you go.
Oh, how good.
There you go. See,
There we
it's
go.
smart to design things at the system level.
Okay, let's see. All right,
think-
cool. This is
Right. Let's
What
just
were you gonna
pretend that's a map there.
I think we've got an asset for that, a perfect asset for that, Josh,
Okay.
which you helped me create.
Oh, you're gonna add that photo. Okay.
Oops, already
Got it,
forgotten.
got it. I think you got to import that one in. So that's great. This is a good alternative from loading up that Google Maps. It's just a nice image of the storefront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just upped the saturation there.
I love
Before
how
dumping
fast-
a large photo, I would usually run this through a compression, but
Right.
we're all about speed right now. So it's a big image.
You know, you could select it and compress it to a WebP image.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
you just
do
select.
that.
So for those who don't know, so you got 2.4 megabytes. You select that, you go compress. And again, you can multi-select. For those who don't know, this is a game changer for performance. And so notice that we've already applied it in the website. So if that asset has been sprinkled around the website, if you just compress it in the image gallery, it'll apply everywhere. So that's a huge
Amazing.
win. Did you
How
know
good's
that,
that?
Leash?
I did not know that.
Okay, there you go. You learned something new.
I'm learning so much.
All right. That looks pretty good. I'll get my pattern
Okay.
going here. I'll use the green one.
Right, so here we go. You're copying, duplicating it, and then you're just dragging it over.
It's green.
Again, gotta emphasize that systems thinking. Find these little elements that can be sprinkled all around. That's common. And so you make small, subtle changes, whether it's changing the color or whatever. But then you have these consistent little brand elements sprinkled all around, and it creates a nice overall brand feel for the website.
So I'm going to show you something pretty cool. Sorry, my Zoom breaks on my Mac, so I got to reset it. Can't zoom. One sec.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me zoom. Okay, so I've got these arrows. If you have the Relume Chrome extension, you can just press copy as VG and paste that in. And it's pasted in as white because this actual arrow thing has text set probably as white, I'm assuming. But I'm going to make
Okay.
it red. So then the next time I paste this one in,
So you're copying as SVG and pasting it in.
yep.
Okay.
And then I'm just pasting this in.
Another good
And
habit.
yeah. So then I'm pasting it as SVG because then I can control the color, which is
Nice.
nice.
Good. Good
Okay.
tip.
Is there any Hawaiian
You know-
pizza images?
You know what? I reckon we're missing like an actual section to show off the pizzas. So I'm going to
Yeah.
add that in. I'm going to go to Relume and see if it's on any other
Oh.
pages.
Client revision. Client feedback.
I know what to do here. I'll just use one of
Do
our
it.
product sections.
Okay, so this is interesting because this is still in grayscale. So when you copy and paste, it should be styled other than the image
Yeah,
placeholder.
it should be.
So that's
yeah.
that's great.
Cool.
Why not
I'm going
just,
to go with this.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to rename this to list of pizzas.
Pizza products. Yeah.
Okay. that looks good. How good's that?
That is
Ooh,
amazing.
That's So good.
Wow, and it added the
Hawaiian.
Nona Marie. Pepperoni
Yeah.
Hawaiian. It's been listening to
Cool.
us.
Well, yeah, it knows it. I'm just gonna copy the Webflow and paste that in. But it knows what it knows about this company because it pulled in the meta description from the sitemap import.
Amazing.
Cool. So I can take that.
So you clicked on the main wrapper, pasted it in there, and now the way it's structured, it's going to be at the very bottom. You're dragging that up. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is.
Hey.
Wow. That is
Cool.
pretty amazing.
And then, you know, I'm a bit disappointed that I have to reuse these for consistency.
Copy and paste, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna knock back all this. All right. And then get this. Cool. I wanted to do this because I actually wanted to use these AI pizza images that Jono came up with.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm gonna guess it's that. Oh, it's margarita. Let's see if we have a margarita. Yeah, pepperoni.
Perfect.
I've got a pepperoni.
Yeah.
Oh, Hawaiian.
Do we?
Come on.
Surely there's a Hawaiian. I don't think there is. I think I
Oh.
specifically told Jono not to add it.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wow.
Okay.
Randomly apply these. Okay, cool.
But this is great. Just drop it in.
All right.
Perfect.
They've got a bit of a shadow behind them.
Yep.
That looks
That's
a bit-
okay. That's okay.
I'd probably clean that up if I was. Oh no, I think I can do this. So it's because its product image works like this. Let's see. Oh, what's going on here? Clip.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, there you go. Overflow. Okay, nice. So
Alright. I don't know
the
why that
image
worked, but that worked.
it's going beyond the div that's holding it. Yeah.
Right. Oh, this is a good opportunity to use another pattern. I'm going hard on these patterns.
The pattern looks good.
Well, we're almost up to the top of the at the end of the hour. You
All
are
right, just one last finishing touch.
as you're wrapping up.
I-
This is like the finish
One
line
last
pattern too. So how fitting. Oh, okay.
perfect.
Nice.
Let's see what happens there. Mix it up. All right, let's see. I think we would need just replace these.
And you could probably use the Unsplash plugin to,
Could.
Yeah, perfect.
Good, Josh.
you know,
I really could. All right.
either way.
Order today. I reckon we delete this because of time. Gotta do the trend, Josh. Gotta do the trend.
There you go. Repeat. Apologies, I'm correcting myself.
it.
It's not a plugin. It's an app. It's the Unsplash app.
I've
There you
got to
go.
do this trend. You know what's coming.
Yes,
Oh.
this is. Add this into footer. Here's another one. The big type giant footer.
We
Yes.
we
Drop
need the
in the
text
phone
as
number
well.
once again.
we need that pairing.
Nice. It's a nice bow at the end, you know? Brings it all together. Love it.
It's absolute. Telephone number is footer.
Again, using
Static.
combo classes, so now you can add unique
Nice.
changes. Probably reduce the size. And you're using
Honestly,
rems.
adding this as an image would be better, so it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, we are
but
short on
anyway,
time on
we
that.
don't have time for that.
There you go.
All right.
Okay,
divider.
we're gonna publish soon.
We've got to get the logo before we send it to them. Got to get the logo. Oh, we've already got the logo. That's going to be a double up. Oh, I've got an idea. Let me just remove this logo.
Yeah, you can just remove that. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove this, and then I'm gonna convert this to flex.
Easy.
And then remove the padding.
Look how fast Adam is going here. This is always amazing to see.
Incredible.
Okay, and 1 sec. This one, 3 rams, 2 rams. All right. Don't know if it's mobile responsive, but get their email up, Josh. We're gonna send this to them.
All right. Let's see here. Bleecker Street. Do they have an email?
We might have to call them.
Contacts. Okay, I found it. Sending it to you in Slack.
No, it's coming from your email, not mine.
Okay. Well, you know what? We are gonna email that after.
Yeah. 1 sec. Oh, you can do this. You can do this. No. Where's Timothy Ricks when you need him? If I were to redo this, I would make this telephone thing probably a... Oh no, I think it works.
Okay. All right. So this is it, right?
Let's do it.
All right.
This is it.
Sell it to us.
This is the finale.
Give us a little presentation.
I gotta sell it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Well, yeah. Let's imagine that you're Bleecker Street Pizza. And I'm giving you the big pitch.
This is pretty good, actually. It's got my attention.
Yeah, let's go.
So you got a wide banner here, right? That's what I see.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna go through what you had before because it was. Look, you might have the best pizza in New York, but you definitely don't have the best pizza website in New York, based off this. So, I'm gonna help you get there, and I'm gonna do that in one. Oh, we didn't include the bottle. We can throw that out there. Anyway, back to the pitch. You have such good content on this website. Your food's delicious. So I think that's something that we want to bring into a new website. But also, where are the customer reviews? How can you say that you're the best pizza in New York without hearing from the people? I believe you, but you got to hear from the people. So introducing you to your new website. We've tried to stay true to the brand. We've done a little bit of a brand cleanup of the logo, just because we love this illustration, but it's full on to put on a website, takes up a little bit too much real estate. So we've tucked it in a little bit. We have a new navigation that basically is using the same pages. We have your telephone number in the hero because we know how important it is to get those phone calls to order that pizza. And in the heroes section, we're talking about experiencing the best crust pizza in New York. And that's right, you guys have that. So further down, we have a showcase of all your pizzas.
It's delicious.
We've got Nonna Marie's starting because we know Nonna Marie's is the classic, but we have the other ones as well, like the classic pepperoni. And if you wish to view the menu, you can view the menu here. Then further down, we have basically talking about the award-winning Nonna Marie pizza, which you can see here, and we have someone enjoying it. We have people enjoying it, and we're trying to, inspire people to also create photos like this for social media. Then we have the opening hours. We know how important that is. You guys are open a lot, so 4 a.m. legends. Satisfied customers, cool. We have some satisfied customers here. We've got some good testimonials. And then, always important, still got some lorimips in there. We need to update that. But contacting you guys. We've got what the store looks like so people know. We can get directions. We can go straight to the store if you're lost. And I guess you would know the phone number, but we'll add the email there too. And we've got your little best pizza on the block award here as well. And then we have a gallery of your social media. So this can integrate with your social media profile. So this will just automatically stay fresh, and yeah, shows people having fun with the product. And then we have your footer, and that's your website. Are you happy?
Bravo. Amazing.
Dang.
And it's mobile responsive.
Oh
So
my.
Oh, very good.
Look at that. That's nuts. That's beautiful. Wow. There it is.
some minor tweaks you'd want to do.
I actually like
definitely.
that. I actually
But
like that.
I mean, that's like 5 minutes of tweaking there.
Wow.
And there, with the help of AI, Relume, and Webflow, you have a new website.
There you have it, everyone. The master himself, in real time, did it in less than an hour. Not 15 minutes, but you know, okay, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, that was amazing. We really just picked it up from nothing, found a pizza store, and that's it. And Adam just showed how to do a cold pitch, you know.
Yeah.
So you can just record a loom and using Relume and Webflow, and see if you can get a gig. If you do this like once a day. I mean, for all your freelancers out there, that's a good approach to just get some gigs. So.
We're gonna send this to Bleeckers, aren't we? We're gonna try and win some work.
Yeah. I'm afraid to do it right now, but I will. I'll send it out. I'll send it out.
Are we gonna do translate? Did you want to look at that?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Let's see what we can do.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
All right. So localization.
So you know, for all the true pizza lovers, they're gonna be Italians, right? They're visiting New York. We set up a default English locale, and then there's an Italian locale, right?
So yeah, you can just
search that up. We're not going to do a deep dive into localization, but this is just like a quick way to translate this website. So let's see how this works. So now in the top left, you got English version and Italian version. So I think it's as simple as just right-clicking on any of the text. Okay, let's see here.
Wow.
That was so fast. Can you scroll down or do a preview? Wow.
How good.
Nonna Marie, pepperoni. Okay. Wow. That was nuts. That was so fast.
That's
now you
so
have
easy.
a website in 2 languages. I should have put that in my pitch. Damn.
Yeah. Telefono. Nice. And the Bleecker Street. So interesting. So because that's an image, you can't just translate it. But any text. That was nuts. That was so fast. And then switch it back to English in the top left. There you go. You got 2 languages in 1 hour. Insane. I don't know. I think that's a perfect way to end the stream. Leash, what do you think? Thoughts?
I am so impressed. I think I was in silent awe of just how fast everything is. And I think for me, because I have limited time, being able to use that sitemap and pushing it through to Webflow and having that all done in such a small amount of time is just insane. You absolutely killed it.
Nuts.
Thanks, Leash. Thank you. Thanks for joining us too. It's always good to have like a third person on the live stream to chat with. So yes. Thanks for joining.
I can anticipate all the amazing comments and chat, people in the live chat. Adam, final words before we wrap this up. Thank you so much. It's been awesome to have you, man.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm always down for a live build. So yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity to do that and to demo the product. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, excited to see this out and yeah, get more people's eyes on what can be done.
Yeah, if you guys want to give it a try, share on Twitter and share your own versions of a pizza website. That'd be kind of really fun. So, all right, that wraps it up. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
See ya.